Oh, God!
There we go.
Don't worry, it's okay.
Let go of me. Let go.
We're back on shift inside the ambulance.
Whoa, got a job?
Do you need me to get in the back? You might have to stop.
With more medical emergencies
I'm okay. Ooh, that's a good one.
and more cameras,
What's that up there?
That, Tyler, is a little camera.
we're taking you back to the heart of the action.
Just lie down for me. We're from the ambulance, OK?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to go so off case.
There are some new faces
I'm happy to be your crewmate.
I feel like we've bonded.
and some old friends.
I'm better driving than you.
Is it the fact that I'm faster and smoother than you?
Your driving's terrible.
How can I help?
Body-mounted cameras record every moment
Nice deep breaths.
Come on, open up. Smash in.
to show you what goes on behind closed doors.
We'll get you right, all right?
You'll be on the front line with the ambulance crews from West Midlands Ambulance Service
I don't need to be a doctor. I just need to know what I can do to help.
as they deal with 3,000 emergency calls each day.
We see so many people who get told that nasty C word. So many people can fight it now.
Step inside the ambulance.
You take care, mate. All right, mate.
Thank you.
I was called babe.
You are a babe. You got a face for radio.
Yes, I've got the body for hand modelling.
I wonder how much they get paid.
What, hand models?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd get anywhere. My hands are covered in cuts and dinks and scars.
Yeah, but what about, like, Lumberjack Monthly? They don't want a little dainty manicure thing, do they? They want a rugged, calloused, scarred,
Manky hands.
monkey hand, yeah.
I suppose you're right.
Right then, let's start this day off.
It's 1:30 and the summer sunshine is in full effect, which is clearly on the minds of ambulance crew Dan Smith and Jamie Cashmore.
I only have one aim in this shift, and it's to have an ice cream at some point.
I did yesterday.
As did I.
I had raspberry magnum. Really nice. However, magnums are getting smaller.
They are getting it. I had a pack of them, and they did seem a lot smaller than they used to.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not right.
Could do with convertible ambulances as well, couldn't we?
Oh, that'd be lush.
Maybe just in the front.
Yeah. Just a little button and...
But there's a cloud on the horizon. A call has come through from a local school. A 15-year-old pupil has injured his knee in a game of playground football and is in severe pain.
So with him being 15, you can have adult doses of everything, can't he?
Absolutely.
So have a little look at the knee and then see where we need to go from there, can't we?
Absolutely.
Dan and Jamie are on the scene just 9 minutes later. They go hunting for the injured boy.
There we go.
Ah, there we go.
Afternoon.
They find 15-year-old Brian, who's clearly in a lot of pain.
Hello, Brian.
Brian thinks he may have dislocated his knee, as he's previously dislocated the other knee.
Hiya, Brian. My name's Dan. You fell about 1:10 How did you fall? What were you doing?
I tackled someone.
Tackled someone. Did you get the ball, most importantly?
No.
No, it's a shame, isn't it? You've done your knee and you didn't get the ball. Okay, and how did you fall on it?
It dislocated while I hit his leg.
Right, so you came into contact with him, it's dislocated, and then you fall into the floor. Okay. So the pain's in your knee? Left knee. Okay. What does that pain feel like?
I don't know, it just hurts.
Okay, just hurt. So is it sharp or stabbing, anything like that? Stabbing. Right. What we'll do, we'll get you started on some gas and air. Okay, that'll help with your pain. We're going to cut your one of your trouser legs so we can see what's going on.
The gas and air will help to control the pain, while Dan and Jamie take a closer look at that knee.
OK, pop that in your mouth. Nice, slow, deep breaths.
So do you actually want to cut up along so we can see? Because in that position, it might be a little bit easier to see. As soon as we expose his knee where the pain was, you could obviously see that the knee was completely out of joint. The actual kneecap was out of joint.
Nice bit of deformity there, isn't there?
So I'm just having a little feel around your knee. It was causing a lot of tension on the skin as well, and you didn't really have to even feel it to know that it was out. As soon as you looked at it, you knew that kneecap was out. You've got part of it there, part of it around there.
Sorry. Keep on with
Just
that.
keep going on the gas and air. Really deep breaths on it for me, all right? Fill your lungs up each time.
The knee will have to be relocated. The quickest way to do that is to roll Brian onto his back to straighten the leg and pop the knee back into place. But it won't be pleasant.
So what I'll do is I'll have your leg, I'll do the straightening, OK? All I need you to do is focus on taking that gas and air, really deep breaths on it, all right? Fill your lungs up, all right?
If you pop this arm straight down your side, if you can.
Pop your left arm straight down your side.
Has it gone a bit dead from lying on it?
Right, literally keep going on that. Keep going on it. Really deep breaths on that. Right, keep going onto your back. Keep breathing on that for me. There we go. That's gone back in.
Keep huffing on that end to knock.
There you go. You got that? You got that now? Is that a little bit better now? Yeah? There we go.
Well done, mate.
What we'll do is we'll pop it in a splint as well to keep it nice and stable. How's the pain now? Better. Better? Good man, good man. Right.
The plan now is to get Brian's leg in a splint and then off for a scan.
Right. Doesn't matter really which way around it goes because all it is just providing that little bit of support for the knee. Brian, all we're going to do now, we're just going to lift your leg up, just pop a little, like, splint just around that knee just to keep it nice and straight for a bit.
1, 2.
Just to provide some.
There we go.
Lovely.
Right, what we'll do in a minute, we'll get you on our stretcher. We'll sit you up, and then with a bit of support from us, putting all your weight on your good leg, we'll just give your hand onto the stretcher. Hold on to my elbow.
Just bend in the middle, first of all. That's it. And then all I want you to do, put all your weight on your good leg and push up. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Key there on the
Yeah.
right.
Push up a little bit more.
Okay.
That's it.
All right? Yeah.
I'll take this leg. Yeah, just push that down, mate.
You're taller than you look.
How tall are you?
6'3".
6'3".
I can only dream of being 6'3".
Couple of bumps.
Brian's brother Gary is accompanying him in the ambulance, along with a member of school staff.
OK, mate, if you want to take a seat on there.
Do you want some paracetamol just to help with that pain that's there at the minute? Yeah. Here you go, mate. You happy taking the 2 tablets at once?
Yeah.
There you go. Pass that to you. Anything else you want from me?
No, I'm quite happy, yeah.
Bye, darling. God bless. Bye, Brian.
See you, lads.
Thank you.
Bye. I'm ready when you are, Jay.
Yep.
Did you feel a pop or a crunch, anything like that?
I think so. I think it felt.
Right, okay. I managed to break both my wrists playing football at 2 different points. Would you normally got the bus home from school? This is a little bit better, isn't it? Chauffeur driven.
At 2:30, 40 minutes after finding Brian collapsed in the playground, Dan and Jamie arrive at the hospital.
How are we doing?
Brian will be taken off for a scan and given additional pain relief if he needs it.
Do you know what? I love poppadoms. I've always been told I'm a bit of a crisp fiend. And like poppadoms are just like a large Indian crisp.
I've got to be perfectly honest, I'm more of a Nando's fiend. I'm more of an arm bread fiend, sorry.
I said Nando's.
Yeah, I did say Nando's.
Different cuisine.
Completely.
No, honestly, like I remember once my friend when he was saying like, so what's your favourite crisp? Well, that's a dangerous question to ask me. I like monologued for about 15 minutes about crisps. It's easy done.
Liam, you need to get out, mate.
Nah, I just love crisps.
That's okay, you need to get out more.
Crisps are fantastic. What's your favourite crisp?
Most of them.
I think that's an interesting thing.
This one piece will make 52 layers.
Watch on mobile devices or the big screen. All for free. No subscription required. Download Veely now.
It's one of the hottest days of the year so far.
Bang that aircon on, Kel. You're sweating already.
It is warm.
Ambulance crew Laura Hickman and Kelly Hornby have been on shift for nearly 6 hours.
But you know, I look that the sun's out. But I need some new sunglasses.
You're always getting new
Now,
sunglasses.
I know, but these are Primani, which is absolutely fine, but they're a bit big than my face. They're bigger than me.
An update comes in about the job Laura and Kelly are heading to.
Fire and police en route. Flat above has query, left water on.
A worried neighbour has called 999.
Unable to get response from neighbour above.
I wonder if he's gone on... Oh, mate, could you imagine if he's gone on holiday?
And left the waterworks on.
And, like, left the water on, but then goes home and, like, his house is trashed because we've had to break in to find him.
Oh, God. It's bad enough having a leak.
I've not had a job like this before.
This could potentially be quite hazardous. So we're going to take a left.
There's a police car. I've seen a police car.
Oh, there's a ladder.
Let's go and see what's happening first.
The police and fire brigade are already at the property.
What happened? Was there a flood?
The fireman tells Kelly that an elderly lady has left the kitchen taps running, which has led to water pouring into the flat below.
Gladys, I'm Kelly. I'm from the ambulance service.
All right.
Obviously, there's a bit of a concern for you with what's gone on, so we're just here to make sure that you're okay.
Gladys's neighbour tried to let her know water was flowing into their flat below. However, Gladys refused to answer the door.
To be fair, she's been switched on in some respects because the neighbours said I need to come in, the water's switched on. She didn't know. They're trying to con me.
Right. So, yeah, she's thought it's someone trying to get in.
Which happens so often.
Yeah.
So in that respect, she's done well, so.
To be honest, I didn't know what to expect, but I just wasn't expecting little Gladys.
It's lovely Gladys to be just sat there, sort of wondering what on earth's going on.
Yeah.
The fire brigade used a ladder to gain access to Gladys's flat and quickly switched off her overflowing kitchen taps.
The water was abnormally hot, and I thought, this is dangerous. I'll turn it off, the immersion heater off. And then there's all this shouting outside, and so I went in the kitchen there, it was flooded.
Oh.
I haven't touched the taps. Honestly, well, I have, obviously, to wash up.
Maybe it just didn't go off completely, possibly. And it's just sort of trickled and trickled and trickled, and it's just ended up overflowing.
Oh, dear.
Now the confusion around the leaking water taps is solved, the police are happy to leave Gladys in the care of the ambulance crew.
Right, Gladys, I'm going now, OK?
Yeah.
I'll leave you with the ambulance crew, but Kevin's on his way, OK?
Yes, all right, thank you very much.
Right, look after yourself.
Could you tell me your date of birth, Gladys?
Yeah, 1924 I was born, so I'll be 93 in September.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Do you know what the
It's a
day?
very lonely life. I just see Kevin for 3 to 6 on a Wednesday, and the rest of the week I'm spending on my own.
Oh, bless you.
Yes, that's all. I never see anybody.
Oh.
I think you'd benefit from a little bit of help in the house.
Yeah.
And then have somebody come and see you once or twice a day.
Oh.
Just for a bit of company and just see if you want help with your sandwiches or something like that.
Yeah.
Have some carers come in.
Oh.
How does that sound?
Oh, that sounds better than being here 24 hours and never seeing anybody.
And they can sit down and have a cup of tea with you for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just to break up your day a bit. Would you fancy that?
Yes, yes, that's all.
Our elderly patients that we go to that are very isolated, they lose quite a lot of their family around them and their friends around them as well, and they're still here, and it's not like it was back in their days.
I find it quite sad.
And me.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you Kevin?
Oh,
Hi, I'm Kelly. This is Laura from West Midlands Ambulance.
Gladys's concerned nephew Kevin arrives to check that his aunt's OK.
Your auntie's left the tap on because the water was so hot. She's gone to the immersion heater, turned the immersion heater off because of how hot the water was, and then forgot about the tap.
Laura needs to do some checks on Gladys to make sure she's all right.
Gladys, can I pop these sticky dots on your chest? Is that OK?
Oh.
Is that all right?
Yes.
Go on your chest and just under your left breast, my sweetheart. What did you used to do for a living then?
I was a midwife for a long time.
Were you? Oh, my goodness.
And then I became out of date and I couldn't do it anymore. So I did 7 years on nights to buy
Wow.
this flat. To buy this flat.
Oh, my goodness. I've not delivered a baby yet. I've been very lucky. I've always managed to get them into hospital in time. I've got one more test to do, and then I'll let you have a cup of tea, OK?
Yeah.
While Kevin makes his aunt a brew, Kelly and Laura complete their checks and are happy that Gladys is in good health.
Gladys, we're satisfied that you don't need hospital or anything. OK?
Yeah.
The only other thing that we can do really is if you feel that you need further help around the house, we can do what we call a safeguarding referral to get someone from the social to come out and have a chat with you and just see where, if necessary, we can help any further.
Oh, I see.
All right.
Yeah.
With the overflowing taps appearing to be a simple mistake, the ambulance crew are satisfied they can leave Gladys at home.
Fantastic. Right, then, we'll leave you in peace. Hope you don't melt too much in the heat.
Drink plenty, Gladys.
Oh, thank you very much.
Might give her an application form to be my nan.
Yeah. Yeah. A doctor.
Yeah.
Do you think she'll mind?
I've got a space.
She won't mind.
I like Gladys.
Yeah, she's just...
How old was she? 92?
92.
If I
she
make
looks
it,
that great.
If I make it to 92 and I can still have my hair perm.
Oh, God, yeah. Her hair was on point.
Oh! You know the term hanging baskets? Doesn't it sound really dirty to you?
Hole, hole, hole. More holes. Hole. Hole, hole, hole. You know what?
I say nothing much.
But I think you lose them.
How inconsiderate of you going round and roundabout when I'm getting a minute.
I'm very sorry.
And smiling faces. Just
How can I help?
Where am I going, Leon?
Wolverhampton? Wolverhampton?
It's 2:30 in the afternoon, and paramedic Preet Lally and trainee Leon Ascari have just got their next call out.
So where are we going to?
A 17-month-old child that has ingested some fragrance that's from the plug-in machine.
The plug-in machine is a household air freshener. The baby's family are worried the air freshener might contain poisonous substances. Every week, around 500 children under 5 in the UK are rushed to hospital for similar reasons.
Hello. Which kid are we? This one. Ah, she looks good. It's all right. What's happened? Is it?
On arrival, things are chaotic, with several friends and family in the house to lend Mum Sarah and little Holly May support. First up, Leon wants to know exactly what's happened.
Okay, so when she had it, did you see what she did and how she did it, or?
When I seen that, because I thought, oh, there's a big.
How's the airway
Did you
looking?
smell that? And because she had it in her hand, standing in front of me, but I hadn't noticed, and she's tipped it into her mouth and she's pulled her face because it's probably stung her mouth or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you open your mouth for me? Oh, let's have a look.
The question for Leon is, what substances might have been in the bottle Holly May has just drunk?
Oh, plugging it in.
Which flavour has she had?
I don't know what it is.
That's important when that is.
No idea what it is. Then the paint one, the paint shop.
While the family search for the packaging, Preet gives Holly May the once-over.
If you lie her on her, that's it. Hello. Hi.
And when she took it, would she cry straight after? Did she make a noise?
She pulled her face. Good girl.
Before
Yeah, that's fine. There's no burns and there's no redness, no blistering. You're a good girl, aren't you? Has she vomited at all? No, she's eaten, but she hasn't got any sickle.
Having been through the bins, the family have found the air freshener packaging. Leon rings the National Poisons Information Service, ToxBase, to get an idea of just how dangerous the substances in the bottle might be, and how at risk Holly May is.
Hello, my name's Leon Oscari. I'm a technician with the West Midlands Ambulance Service. And I was just wondering if you could give me a bit of information on this product that my patient has ingested, please. I can't get anything off the packet. It's in an Ambipure fragrance dispenser that you plug into the wall, and the scent is called Perfect Scents, and that's Cotton Desire from the Poundland. And it's just under half she's had. They've been splashing water in her mouth to try and get it washed out. I just want to know if there was anything in this product. We might need to check her up at the hospital with bloods or anything like that. Thank you.
Moments later, Leon has his answer.
ToxBase have said similar products contain a chemical called glycoside. If a kid ingesting any of the liquid is advised to refer to ED.
Although Holly May seems all right, the chemical may have a delayed effect. She needs to get to hospital as quickly as possible.
Can you make the step? It's a big one.
Hello. Hi. How you doing? First time in an ambulance. Oh, hope it's the last time. Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. I just want to take you home. Right then, can you lie down for me? And down. Good girl. Hello.
Should we have a blood out?
Wow.
The ambulance is fitted with a special calming light for just these occasions.
Happy? We're going.
Now all Leon needs to do is keep Holly May entertained for the duration of the journey.
Do you want this to fray with? I'll make sure the lid stays on.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
That way we don't touch all the other equipment that could cause damage. What you got? Because I haven't got. Oh, I have actually. Can I swap you? Can I have that one? You have this one. Can I swap you? There you go. Do you want to press this? Press this bit. Right there.
11 minutes later, Preet pulls up at the hospital, which gives her one last chance for some Holly May time.
Hello. She can't wait to collect.
Oh, there we go. Shall I give it to Mummy?
Oh, you can give it to me if you want. Ah, give me. Ah, she comes to me, look. She comes around.
Holly May will go off to be checked over by doctors in A&E.
was told by a psychic that ear burning means that there's a spirit nearby, and I get a bit of ear burning on the other trucks.
The older trucks?
The older trucks.
That have been around for a while?
Not to scare you or anything.
So you're not superstitious, are you?
A little bit, yeah, but I'm not scared by it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not frightened of it. If something were to present, I'd just, like, get off the truck, really.
Thanks, Shell.
I wouldn't scream and...
You just bail out and leave me there to deal with the spirit and the patient?
Just be like, it's a bit weird.
Thanks, Doctor. Well, luckily I don't believe in it, so...
We are mobile coffins, though, aren't we, really? So you've got to get some sort of...
Well, that's a cheery way of thinking about it, Shell.
Hauntedness on them, haven't you? Do you know what I mean?
It's 6:20 p.m. and Laura Hickman and Kelly Hornby are back at base when they get a call.
Okay, so we're going to a 48-year-old female with abdominal pain, vomiting and dizzy.
Okey-dokey.
She's not too far, actually.
As they're just round the corner, Laura and Kelly are there within 4 minutes. "48-year-old Kathleen has severe stomach cramps and has been vomiting all day.
Hiya. I'm Kelly. You all right? Are you Kathleen? Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Kathleen was diagnosed with Crohn's disease when she was 24. It's a very painful condition which causes inflammation of the digestive tract.
Is it all isolated in the one area?
It's just all round here.
Okay. Doesn't go anywhere else at all?
Just in the base of my back.
She has regular flare-ups, and it's only been 8 weeks since she was last admitted to hospital in terrible pain. Today was so bad, her son called 999.
I'm so much pain.
If you could score this pain out of 10.
10.
10. It's the worst pain you've ever felt.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Kathleen's not on any specific medication for her Crohn's other than painkillers. But today, she's already taken her maximum dosage.
All right, sweetheart. We'll do your observations first, because if we don't get these done, then I can't give you the morphine. All right, sweet. So that's going to squeeze your arm tight, if that's all right.
Yeah, okay.
Do your ECG.
Kathleen lives at home with her 2 sons, Kieran and Jake, and a rare African grey parrot called Millie.
Oh, you've got an African grey. Hello. Oh.
Oh, he's a chirpy fella.
He is.
Oh, he's got a red tail.
Oh, I love it. How long have you had him?
21 years.
Oh, wow. Right, let's check your temperature, sweetheart.
Whilst Laura carries on with her checks, Kelly gives Kathleen gas and air to help with the pain.
Kelly's going to set up the Entonox, and we'll see if that works. So we gave her some Entonox, which is the laughing gas and air, what people have when they're having babies. That's what it's most commonly known for. We gave her that, which is quite a good muscle relaxant, and it also controls the breathing as well, which calms them down. Might make you feel a bit drunk.
Right.
All right.
Gas and air quickly reduces pain. But in extreme cases like Kathleen's, it's sometimes just not strong enough.
How's that Entonox going?
No, I'm
No?
so much pain.
All right, no worries, sweet. It's a nightmare, isn't it?
Just there's no end to it.
Yeah.
It's just never ending.
And they actually took the bowel out?
Part of a bowel.
Part of it, yeah. Kathleen was in quite a lot of pain. She'd had Crohn's for years. I think to try and judge your life around an autoimmune disease must be really difficult. Your life gets flipped upside down, really, when it comes and goes.
With the gas and air not working, Laura decides to give Kathleen the strongest pain relief they carry, morphine.
And I've got to give you this slowly over 2 minutes, OK? So I'll give it you slowly, and then we'll flush it through. I'll do your blood pressure, and then we'll give you a bit more morphine if your blood pressure's all right, OK?
If they give Kathleen the morphine too quickly, her blood pressure could plummet, causing her to pass out.
Right, so I'll give you this nice and slowly now, darling, all right? Please. That's 2 minutes, sorted. Just got that last bit in.
With Kathleen's blood pressure remaining stable, Laura's able to give her the maximum dose.
Are we still a 10 at the minute you're paying? Yeah? Hopefully we can get that down. All right. That with that 10 of morphine that's just gone in. Is your tummy any more swollen than normal, or is it it is more swollen? Okay. So something's obviously going on there, isn't there? All right, but for now we'll deal with your pain, and then we'll get you in. Because they ain't going to sort it while I'm sat here, are they?
But despite having the maximum dose of morphine, Kathleen's still in pain. Laura needs to get her to hospital where she can be given stronger painkillers.
Do you think sitting up would help? Shall we give it a go?
Oh, no.
No? We'll go back down then. You say when? All right? Okay. Sometimes if we cramp up our tummies, it helps a bit with the pain. We couldn't do any more for her. The pain relief we gave her wasn't working as well as we'd want. Ideally, we want people to be pain-free, and we just couldn't do that for her.
It's so much pain.
I know, sweetheart, I know. I think we're only a couple of miles away from the hospital, and hopefully they'll be able to sort you out some stronger pain relief, really.
Unfortunately, today's flare-up is just one of many Kathleen's suffered. She used to work as a cleaner at the hospital, but she had to give it up as she was spending so much time there as a patient. The doctors in A&E will now try and manage Kathleen's pain and find out if there's any longer-term treatment for her Crohn's disease.
Do you think it's going to rain today at all? It's just going to be muggy like this?
It's going to be miserable.
Typical bank holiday weather, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, do you know when you see people running?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate them. They're running and they look amazing and they look so fit and healthy.
It's 7:30 in the morning and paramedic Joe Wilson and student paramedic Sam Grosvenor are on their way to their latest emergency.
It's just here on the left, I think, mate. Heartstone, yeah, there's no... Can you drive down there? Yeah.
A woman has rung 999 saying her husband is having an epileptic fit.
Hello. So, hello. How are we doing?
Hello there.
I'm Joe, this is Sam. Hello, sir.
Hello, mate.
How are you? Yeah, what's happened this morning then?
I went to go and have a wash. I'd come back, he'd made a coffee, sat down, and then I heard a noise, and he was in a fit again.
Right, okay.
All over.
Yeah.
Do you know about his history?
No, I have no idea about his history, I'm afraid. I just know that he's got a history of heart attacks and that he's had a seizure this morning, that's all I know. Right, okay.
Last year, Dave suffered a serious bleed in his brain, which caused him to suffer a stroke. To relieve the pressure on his skull, he had part of it removed and has suffered from epilepsy ever since. And wife Elaine has problems of her own.
I had a heart attack 2 weeks ago.
Right, okay.
And he's looking after me now.
So he's been under a lot of stress at the moment. Okay. What does he usually suffer with then? What is his normal ailments? Where he has to take his medication?
He's got left-sided weakness. He's weak his left hand.
He's so weak as he's normally all right. It's been weak.
Close your eyes, David.
But he is weaker in his left than he is his right.
Not that weak.
No.
Good squeeze, David. Can you squeeze your left hand as well? Squeeze this hand, squeeze. This one. Nice and tight. No, he's not squeezing it all, dude.
What about the legs?
Being unable to clench the left hand is a classic sign of a stroke, which makes Dave's situation far more serious. Joe checks for other stroke symptoms.
David, are you able to lift this leg for me? Yeah, of course. Okay, pop it on the floor. Can you lift this leg again for me? This one? No, this one. This one. Your left one, yeah. Weak. Can you just smile at me? Can you puff your cheeks out?
Good lad.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Hey?
But it is, there's obvious deformity there, so... What we're going to do, sweetheart, we're going to do a full set of obs on him, which will make sure everything else is all right, but at the moment, we're querying a stroke with him. Okay. When we got to Dave, he was presenting with quite slurred speech. He had a weakness in his arms and his legs, and we thought he was actually having a stroke. In this case, time is of the essence. We've got 4 hours from the onset of the stroke to get the patient to definitive care. We need to get them there as quick as we can, where we can receive clot-busting medications, thrombolyzing treatment, that way to blow away the clot. The left side of his face.
With the clock ticking, Joe needs to step things up fast.
We're going to stick a needle in, just as precautionary at the moment, and then we're going to rush him up to the hospital, okay? And we'll be going on blue lights.
No, I'm deadly sick, I'm deadly stroke, but honestly, I feel perfectly fine.
Unfortunately, David, because of this left-sided weakness that you have, we're going to go down the road that you might have had a stroke.
Can I just say one? That's his hat now, he's passed away. I don't
That's his hat that he has to wear?
You what, sorry?
Right, okay,
I don't want to go to the hospital.
Right.
I don't feel ill at all.
Joe and Sam know that Dave desperately needs hospital treatment. But the ambulance service can't take someone in if they don't want to go.
Sharp scratch then, David.
Are you refusing to go, are you, buddy? No, you just don't want to go. Don't be upset, buddy. I know you don't want to go, buddy, and I wouldn't take you if you didn't need to go.
I feel fine.
I know you're saying you feel fine, but...
I'll be back after this.
He'll be back after the clock because I woke him.
Okay.
It's easy to see why Dave doesn't want to go to hospital. He's spent much of the last 14 months there, having treatment after treatment.
I get scared going. I'm scared stiff.
He does, he gets scared. He's had enough of hospitals.
Oh, I can understand that, David. I really can, buddy. And you know, I really wouldn't take you unless you needed to. That's not...
Darling, I feel fine.
That's not what I'm about. I think everybody gets scared to go to hospital. It's quite a daunting experience and a daunting place, especially for Dave, who, with his medical background, his history, it could be quite scary, yes. Dave knew that he needed to go to hospital. It just needed a little bit of persuasion.
It looks like Joe's beginning to convince Dave to go. He pushes ahead with getting him ready for the ride.
Right, okay. And you need to wear this now, do you?
Having had part of his skull removed, Dave has to take special precautions while he's moved into the wheelchair.
Right, David, we're going to pop you in this chair, if that's OK. All right, it just involves a stand-up and sit down. I need to, really, David.
I can walk it if you want.
I don't want you to walk it, mate. That's the last thing we want you to do. All right.
Neighbours Hugh and Mavis
You'll be back soon.
try reassuring him.
You know, they won't keep you if they don't need to.
They won't keep you, you're all right.
As they get you there, they always find a reason to keep you.
They won't keep you, Cocker.
They will.
They'll just want to know why this one's happened.
Nothing's happened. Nothing at all.
So I wouldn't take you if I didn't need to, David, OK?
I'm refusing. I'm being awkward.
No, I know, buddy, I know.
They just want to get you better, Dave.
I know.
They just want to get you better.
Is that OK?
No, I don't want to go.
Hey, you've got it. He's going. He's going.
I know.
Got to think of your wife's health as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
With her recent heart attack, it's going to be, you know, a lot of strain on her and a lot of strain on you.
Well, that's it. See, once I go in there, that's even more strain on your lines. See.
Well, hopefully, we can get you... She's coming with us as well. So she's going to be there with you. And if she needs any assistance and help, they're there to provide that for you, aren't they? Yeah, is that all right, David? I wouldn't take you if I didn't need to. I promise you that, sir.
Yeah, no.
With Dave finally giving the green light, time is now critical.
On 3, then. 1, 2, 3. And straight, sit down. There we go. And take your legs.
Seat there for you, sweetheart. Where is the tip?
Oh, no, Dave.
Should be
You're coming out.
Elaine's worried that it's her own poor health that's brought all this on.
It's your fault, this is pushing me. I told you he was doing too much.
That was silly, Coulson.
You won't be pushing me no more.
Since Elaine's heart attack 3 weeks ago, Dave has looked after her, pushing her in a wheelchair. In a few weeks' time, the two plan to renew their vows for their 40th wedding anniversary.
All right. What am I supposed to do, Dave?
Oh, no, I'm not getting on with you. I don't want to do is to scare you.
You're only trying to watch it, mate, with the flashing lights.
That's it, yeah. Trying to impress her, ain't you, mate?
After a 15-minute drive, they pull into the hospital, and Dave becomes distressed again.
You're very important, aren't you? You can tell that by all the friends and daughter-in-law and wife are all very concerned about you.
And your mother-in-law's coming in a minute.
Oh, you've got your mother-in-law coming as well.
Yeah, he loves his mother-in-law, don't you?
See what I hate about this stroke? All the crying, I can't stop it.
No, not since he's had that with his head. He can't stop.
For Christ's sake, I'm a bloke, I ain't supposed to cry. I hate crying for anything. The slightest bit of emotion comes out as crying.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing to cry, to show your emotions. Women love it, don't they? Yeah. Women love a man who shows emotion.
Dave will now be checked over to see if he really has had another stroke. Brian, who dislocated his knee while playing football, was taken to hospital where his leg was put in a splint. Brian recovered much more quickly than expected and was back on his feet in 3 weeks, meaning the accident didn't ruin his summer holiday to Germany. Gladys, who'd accidentally left the tap running, causing an overflow, decided that she didn't want carers coming in every day and she doesn't want anyone to fuss over her. She continues to do all her own cooking, washing and shopping. There have been no more incidents with the water since. Holly May, who drank some air freshener, gave her mum a scare when the first set of blood tests she had in hospital were abnormal. Doctors kept her in to be monitored, and 9 hours later, after another blood test, she was allowed to go home. She's fine now, but her grandma no longer uses that type of air freshener. Kathleen spent 2 nights in hospital because of the latest flare-up of her Crohn's disease. She was kept nil by mouth to give her bowels a rest. And although she's home now, she knows it's only a matter of time before she has another episode. She's waiting for a CT scan to see if any further treatment can help. After tests in hospital, doctors told Dave that he wasn't having another stroke, and he was allowed to go home with his wife Elaine that night. Dave thinks his epileptic fit that day was brought on by worrying about Elaine's health. He was back at home in plenty of time to renew his wedding vows.